The third equation is all about velocity displacement relationship. So the formula is the final velocity squared equals the initial velocity squared plus 2 times acceleration times the displacement. So to understand this equation, an example again is provided. So if the car starts from rest with an acceleration of 2 meters per second squared for 5 seconds, find the car's final velocity after traveling 20. To further understand this equation, an example is provided, the same as the previous example, but it added that the displacement is 25 meters. So the givens are, so the car starts from rest, its initial velocity is 0, and its acceleration is given 2 meters per second squared, and the time is 5 seconds, and its displacement is, or distance is 25 meter. So substitute to the formula. So the answer is the final velocity is 10 meter per second. Variable acceleration, it involves integration. So the first equation is the velocity from acceleration, where the final velocity equals to initial velocity plus the integration of acceleration with respect to time. And the second equation is displacement from velocity, where the final distance equals to the initial distance plus the integration of velocity with respect to time. Velocity equals the integral of 3t dt equals the 3t squared over 2 plus c. So the answer is 3t squared over 2 plus t. Next is the application of rectilinear motion in civil engineering. So rectilinear motion is fundamental in civil engineering. So I provided 4 applications. The first one is in highway design. So highway design. When designing highways or roads, engineers analyze vehicle movement along straight paths to ensure that vehicles can travel safely at various speeds. The principles of uniform and non-uniform rectilinear motion are used to determine stopping distances, acceleration rates, and safety parameters. The next application is the cranes and lifting mechanisms. This means that cranes and hoists used to construction often involve the vertical motion of loads along straight paths. Understanding rectilinear motion helps engineers calculate how fast a load will move, how long it will take to lift it, and how much force is needed to move the load efficiently. The third application is seismic engineering. So during earthquakes, engineers study the rectilinear motion of structures under horizontal and vertical displacements to design earthquake-resistant buildings. And the fourth application is the trains on straight tracks. Trains moving along straight tracks provide another example of rectilinear motion. So the train's velocity and acceleration must be carefully monitored and controlled to ensure safety and efficiency. This is especially true for high-speed trains, where engineers must consider factors like acceleration, deceleration, and the forces acting on the train. Problem number 1, uniform motion. So the problem is a car travels at a constant speed of 20 meters per second for 15 seconds. How far does the car travel in that time? Since this is uniform motion, we use the formula displacement, or the distance equals velocity times time. So the given values are, so the velocity and time